Hey, Real Green Ninja here. As they say, better late than never. This video is going to be concerning the changes they've made in the latest update of Service Assistant, so let's begin. I just want to start off by saying, yeah, sorry it took me a little while to get this video taken care of. There are a lot of changes that they made, but also life has been life, and I have had a chance to get to this video. But again, just a quick reminder, in your main essay folder, it's the same folder that has your backups and your logs and stuff like that. And this is the main essay folder that's on the server. There is a file called README. And when you open up this README file, it's going to tell you changes that affect you guys as users. Now, they do make some nuts and bolts behind the scene type of changes. They don't detail those unless they, are specifically something relevant to you guys. But like I said, this is things that they've changed that are going to be effective to you. So you'll see the first thing here is the daily production report has a new sort option. All right. So if you actually go into reports, history, and then daily production report, this is that new sort option. So again, I mean, a lot of these things are just, little tweaks or changes that they made to the software, but they also include some of the big changes. I'm going to go ahead and close that out there. There we go. All right, so if you come to the next one, when exporting reports to an Excel, you can now either do as an XLS or an XLSX. What does that mean to you guys? Well, what it means is if you're using an older version of Excel, then you're probably going to be generating XLS format spreadsheets. But if you're using a newer version, they have the ability for the XLSX format. So again, the XLSX format is a newer version than the XLS. And pretty much the way to do that is when you go to do an export and you choose to do the export to Excel, you're going to type in the file name. So for example, if I was doing this export, I might call it daily production report, and then I'm going to put the date in, let's say 11/2/15, and I'm going to put dot and then XLSX. Now, if you want it to stay just XLS, just leave it where it is, and it will default to XLS. But like I said, if you want the newer style format, then you just type that in there, hit OK, hit OK, hit OK, and then it will save it in that newer format. So the next change that they made is for work orders, you can now add subproducts to the master product, even if the master product doesn't have any default subproducts. Again, not a lot of you guys use the master products, the work orders, let alone master product. But essentially what it's saying is that when you go to a customer's account and you add a work order service, and I think I got one around here somewhere. At least I hope I do. Give me 1 second here. Is this a work order service? Nope, that's not a work order service. Give me 1 second. I may have to pause this momentarily to find one. Let me give me one more quick second here. Sorry about that. I'm going to go ahead and pause this and see if I can find a work order service. Be right back. And we're back. So I actually found one of my work order services here. So as I was saying is, not a lot of people you guys use work orders, let alone master products. But if you do, you can actually add items to the master product now on the fly. So we're going to go ahead and take my work order here. I'm going to go to the work order screen. I'm going to add a new product. I actually have a product called master product here. So when you add it, you'll notice what's going to happen is it's going to create these subproduct lines. It's going to list those ones out. Now, when you want to add a new master or a new item to that master product, you're going to hit the new option here or hit the down arrow to bring down the bottom next line down. You're going to select the product you want to add and then change this group number to match the one of the master product, and you'll see now it ties it to that master product. So again, it's one of those new features that people have asked for, that use the work orders, and they went ahead and implemented them. All right, so let's go ahead and close this out here. There we go. And so the next thing is, all right, when running an estimate summary report and sales report by service for all employees, an active names will now show up in the report if you're doing it for all employees. The way it normally works is if you have an employee in the system, let's go to employee here, and that employee is unchecked as for being active, what's going to happen is their name does not show up anymore. Oops, wrong one. I have actually picked a report that has employees. There we go. That means their name would not show up anymore on grids or drop downs when you go to add them to something or something. All right, but the thing is though, is now when you're running a estimate summary report or sales report by service, as long as you have all of the employees checked, those employees that are not on the list will then be shown on the report. Again, there's only certain reports that are doing that. They're slowly starting to add that feature. I'm not sure how much many more reports are going to do, but it does help quite a bit, because in the past it used to be if you wanted to run a report that dealt with employees or salespeople, technicians, or whatever, you'd have to go into the employee setup, reactivate that employee, run your report, then go back in there and deactivate them. So again, it's a little bit more of a convenience feature. So, like I said, these are changes they made since the last video that I've made concerning updates and stuff like that. Again, these, I don't know whether or not you're going to use these changes. I just like to make people aware of them, so it might be something that might be useful for you in the future. In fact, you might even be maybe the one that actually suggested the change, and it's nice to see that they actually went through and did it. Because again, they do listen to your feedback. They do try to make changes to make the software more usable for you. So, I hope this helps, and have a wonderful day.